Before we go forward in our review of the 22 major arcana, we did begin in part one with the Fool and the Devil card. When the soul leaves the whole, the spiritual, the homeland, mother, we fall into darkness. It's a mind blindness. We don't know really who we are, where we come from, why we're here, or where we're going. And this is the journey of becoming, of enlightenment, meaning the discovery of who you are, which could have been programmed into you, and you'd know everything. But mother, father, loving, true parents know the value of self-realization. And so you are here and you don't know much about what's going on. And that's kind of changing because you're listening to these videos. Things are not the same anymore after you hear true tarot. It's up to you to live it or just store it as more information in the back of the mind, which would be a shame, because to live it is to know it. And the one that will live it will invoke it. Truly invoke your enlightenment, your fullness, your wholeness. You are the Fool, the journey of the soul, on a search of self-becoming, earning your dues, so that when you finally are whole and complete and graduated, if you will, you can say that you did it. You'll have achievement. It was a long and hard process, more than one lifetime, I assure you. More lifetimes than you could conceive of at this time. But what is a lifetime in the scope of eternity and eternal time? In eternal time, there is no time. Time is a concept and a perception of the mind, but it is always now. It'll always be now. And so this is eternity, which exists in the now. In order to learn about who you are, you would have to be challenged. You would have to be disassociated with the fullness of what you would become in order that you might start at the ground level and come into the fullness of what you are. This is a beautiful design process of self-becoming. We are definitely not alone in the process. We have the hands that guide us. We are guided, and life is good. Often mysterious, often bewildered. But in the end, the big picture is the beauty and the reason we go on, no matter what. Even though the major arcana and essentially the entire tarot deck is about the journey of this soul, the journey of this young, foolish one. A fool is not an idiot. The Fool is April's fool, green, spring fresh, young, adolescent, bound to make foolish mistakes. Tarot teaches that you are not able to sin. There's no such thing as sin. You are a fool, a young adolescent soul on the path of becoming what you are. There are no old souls in this place. As a matter of fact, a soul doesn't really have any age, if you will. But old souls don't have the problems you have. So one might think they're an old soul, but that's impossible. The soul is ever young, always experiencing the unknown. We would think that at some point we would know it all. Well, the more you learn, the less you'll know. Thankfully, eternity is long, and you'll have time to work that out. Behind the fool is Mother Father, depicted on the world card as a breastfeeding maiden and the four beasts of time. World card. The mother of the fool, the mother of souls, the soul mother, the alma mater. If you ask a graduate of some big college who their alma mater is, they'll tell you the name of the college where they got their graduate's degree. But if you ask them if they understand or know what the words alma mater mean, they probably don't. But the words of the term alma mater means soul mother. Alma, soul, mater, mother. And for someone to say or to think or even consider that some university, college of degrees could be the mother of their soul is pretty shallow relationship with their own multifaceted, unfathomable, unconceivable dynamics. You are a soul, a living soul, born of the great mother, the mother of all things. She is so beautiful. She's not limited in her love. At the same time that she thinks that you're the only thing that exists in all of existence, she also thinks that I am the same. Her love is unconditional, beyond conceiving, unfathomable, unexhausted. She loves each and everything that comes through her. Think of her as life. Life itself. From whence you were born. And then were you conceived. You were not born here in this reality. You were born in the spiritual realm, and then you were conceived and delivered into a delivery room like a package from the spiritual world, and birthed from water, your mother's water sack, to land. Here you met a doctor, who took you from your mother's water and brought you ashore to land. Because you are born of life, and life is dynamic, incredibly dynamic. Let's leave it at that. That makes you incredibly dynamic. And you may not see yourself this way, and that is part of the intention and design of your journey through time. But you are born of life. You are born of the living mother of life. She is scientific, able to be proven in a way, but also personal, direct to you. If you ask for mother, she will be there. Knowing of your strength, knowing of your power, knowing of you as you, from her, born unskilled in the mind because you are a mind. She sent you away from her breast and into the hands of the only one she would trust with your upbringing, her mate, Father Time, the four beasts of time. You left the whole, the circle, the complete. You were whole. And then you were drawn and quartered as you were conceived into time. And here you will learn to become whole again, but this time on your own. Behind the fool is mother, and Father.